Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you back once again, JSP African Pearl. Today I'm just here at Limoto Swamp. This is a very big swamp. It is a branch which pours in Lake Kyoga. That's Lake Kyoga. If you know Lake Kyoga, it covers the parts of Kyoga, then some parts of Parisa district. It's where we are right now. Limoto Swamp is just along Tirinyi Parisa Road. To those who have ever reached these ends, still Eastern Uganda. Today we are going to meet some farmers who are going to give us a tour of their business that they are doing here in this swamp. They have fish ponds, so we are going to meet them and have some lecture about fish farming and also how to make fish ponds. So I welcome you. Follow us as we are taking you to go and meet these farmers. Thank you. Can rotate around. Come we go. Hello viewers, we're just sloping down here. Go and check the average of this. See, we are riding a bicycle. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you are in the entire parts of the world. JSP African Pearl once again. Today we are here at Limoto Swamp. We have come to learn about fish farming. As I told you that agriculture is wide, you understand it. We have different concepts. Today, of recent, I've been uploading about crop production. Today, we are in fish farming. As you know, fish farming is one of the ventures that can bring money to people or to farmers. So today, I opted to meet one of the farmers who have their organization, their fish ponds. They have a circle that they are doing some kind of fish farming. I think with me is the manager of this fish pond. He has given us an appointment to teach you people about fish farming. Let me welcome him. Keep tuned. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you. I'm Tende Samuel Nyoni, General Secretary, Limoto Tukumoto and Fish Farmers Association. Here at Limoto Tukumoto and Fish Farmers Association, we have 80 ponds and we rear different varieties of fish, tilapia and cutfish. What I wanted to tell you, that fish has profit, because that's when we tried to get 66 million, and every member also take home, try to take home. They try to take home in 66 million. We divided according to the performance of the member. So every member try to take home according to what the activity they do in the farm. This one, we are expecting to harvest 100 million.
100 million.
This one.
Okay. But you talked about fish farming being profitable, and you mentioned that last season you harvested almost 66 million beyond. I think you can hear what's the size of your pond? And you talked about 8 ponds. What's the size of each pond?
Oh, okay. According to the size of the ponds, I don't recall. It is the technical team, the official officers. They are the one who knows the exact size of the pond.
So, okay, you may not be well versed with the size of the ponds, because this is a technical one. It needs those people who constructed it to mention it. But also, I would like to know, at least you might be well versed with the number of fish that they are rearing in each pond. Would you be well versed with that?
So this is on. We stocked 29,000.
29,000
that is
fingers.
Fingerling
Yes.
cutfish.
Yes, for catfish.
But each pond,
Yes.
we have the small one and the big one.
Yes.
So the big one, it has 6,000 per pond.
Per pond. 60,000 per pond. I think we shall see those ponds, then we shall estimate its size. Now, if each pond is having 6,000 species, how much do you sell each when it has reached its maturity?
Okay.
One fish.
Okay, it depends the size.
Depends the size.
But we take the average of 5,000 per
fish. 5,000 per fish. 6,000. How much is that? A lot of money. Okay. I know viewers may need to know why you ventured into tilapia and which other type?
That's cutfish.
And catfish. Why? Why not mudfish? Why not these other species?
So mudfish and other species are not reared in the ponds.
Yes.
Yeah. So we rear catfish and tilapia because they are easy to rear in ponds.
Do they multiply?
No.
They don't multiply.
They don't multiply.
So, viewers, you should take note of that. When you are initiating 600 in the pond, you are most likely to get 600 because or less, because they don't reproduce. The type of fish that are reared in these ponds, they don't reproduce. You expect what you initiated or less of what you initiated, but the profit will increase because you're going to rear them and increase in size. After increasing the size, it means the money will multiply. I think that's how you get profits. Not so.
For sure.
But now, I know other questions. We shall answer them when we are at the site, because we have a lot of questions to answer to these farmers who are outside that are seeing us right now. This one is a big channel. It cuts the whole world. I have followers from America. I have followers from Asia, Asian countries. I have followers all over the world. They are viewing us right now, and I know they are eager to hear what we are talking and to see what we are talking physically. So I pray we move inside and they see what we are trying to mean.
Okay.
Then maybe I will ask a simple question. Hello viewers, we have been just outside the project. Right now we are going to enter the gate. I'm seeing a fence which is well constructed, very firm, with a gate. Why did you choose to close your ponds with a fence?
Okay, this fence is first in security purpose.
Yes.
Because when you are rearing the fish,
Yes.
you need to have a fence.
Yes.
Have to need a security.
Yes.
For safety.
For safety.
Yeah.
I think whoever is seeing us, you should know the purpose. It's not a matter, it's not a matter of constructing ponds and you leave them there hanging. You know, people can encroach your farm, predators can come in, so you need to have a strong fence like them to control your fish. So I think we can enter inside and you see what's inside. Yes. Members, I think you can see we are already at the pond, and you see how this I want you to see how these fish behave when they are feeding. We have called them for feeding. And right now they are feeding. I think you can see. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. And you can move the camera fast. Maybe we have some as comments. We have seen how these fish feed. Is it not costly to feed fish? How do you get its feeds? And which type of feeds do they eat?
So we always feed on kafika.
Kafika? Yes.
But kafika is very expensive.
Yeah.
But when you want to get profit,
Yes.
you feed on kafika the first 3 months.
Yes.
Then after 3 months,
Yes.
you use these local feeds of ours.
Like what?
It is called local feeds.
The greens and the... Do they eat, let me say, cassava ribs?
No.
Yes.
For us here, we use chicken intestines.
Chicken intestines.
Yeah.
They don't have any danger to fish?
No.
They don't cause diseases?
No.
Okay.
So they are cheap. When you feed on intestine,
yes,
at least you get some profit.
Yeah, you minimize on costs.
Yeah.
Because they are cheap. I think members, you are listening. These are the things that you need to know when you are going to dive into fish farming. Feeding, for you to cut on costs, because you know in farming, it's a game. We play a game to get profits. Is feeding to earn something on top of it. You know some feeds are costly, like this parrot, the parrots that is carrying here, they are costly. So you can interchange with other local feeds, like he's saying that these catfish can feed on chicken intestines. So I think you have seen how you can cut costs on feeding. Because if you just say that you're feeding them on these factory-made feeds, you can make losses. Okay, then maybe another question that I would like these people to know is how these fish react to diseases. Do they also have diseases that affect them?
Yeah, they have diseases.
Really?
That affect them. Yeah.
Like which type of disease?
For us, here, okay. For us farmers, you have not identified the type of disease, but they have, okay, the technician, they told us that they have diseases.
Yes.
At the time of feeding,
yes,
when you are feeding,
yes,
okay, the response shows you
yes,
which one is sick and which one is not sick.
Yes.
How they feed.
They feed. But do you have chances that they eat each other, they damage each other?
So we have the shooters.
Yes.
When you are stocking,
yes.
For example, when you are stocking, you take almost 1 week.
Yes.
And you grade.
Yes.
So you separate the shooters and the small one. But when you leave the shooters into the small one,
yes,
the shooters start eating the other and the smallest one.
What do you mean by shooter? Because I know.
So there are some which grow faster.
Yes, they are the shooters.
That one, what we call the shooters.
Yes. I think members, you can hear. You listen to this farmer. He's trying to tell us that if you're venturing this business, you should know about grading. If you don't take care with grading, you are most likely to make losses, because these fish sometimes grow at different rate. When you leave the bigger ones in the pond, they will feed on the smaller ones. So you need to keep on grading. So I think that's all about management. Then about diseases, they are also affected by diseases. But the farmer told me, because I was wondering how you can identify that this fish is sick or this one is not sick. He told me that when you pour their food, the feeds, you will see their reaction. And you can identify that in this pond, some of these fish, they are sick or they are not, they are less. Because when you pour food, they all come up and they keep jumping, so it means you can see the lively one. So that is it. We are still continuing, but I don't want you to forget that this project was launched by His Excellency. This project was launched by His Excellency limoto fish farming pond, it was launched by His Excellency, the President of Uganda. So where I am is where His Excellency was one time. Follow us. We are in pond 8.
As I've told you earlier that we have 80 ponds. This is 80 pond.
Yes.
This is number 8.
This is number 8.
Yeah.
Ah. So which type of
This is
come here? This is cutfish. Members, we are at the pond 8, and this pond harbors the catfish, and there are 6,000 in number. That's according to the farmer. They have initiated 6,000 fish fingers, and they are also ready to be harvested. Very soon they are going to harvest them. This is a lot of money. If I look at the size of this pond, it is a quarter an acre. It is. If I look at it, it's something like.
okay. They're all about it.
Yes.
1 acre.
Yes.
They're all about it. Yeah, 1 acre.
Yes. Okay. The farmer is trying to tell us. Focus this. Focus this. The farmer is trying to tell us at the other project that the other project is seated on 1 acre. So on that 1 acre, they divided that land into 8 different ponds. They have these small ponds, which each holds 6,000 fingers of fish, and they have a bigger pond. I think what's the purpose of this one?
That one, it was also a fish pond.
Yes.
But it has its problems.
Yes.
It has no outlets and inlets. So
Yes.
we decided to leave that one and construct this one.
Yeah.
So this one helps us as the valley tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The farmer is trying to tell us that out of this land, they constructed 8 different small dams. Then they have a main dam. The main dam, its purpose is to provide water to these smaller dams. It's very huge with too much water. So he's telling us, I asked him, why is it not having fish also? He said, this one is not having the inlets and outlets. So fish cannot survive and cannot survive as these other ones. So they opted to use it as a reservoir tank, a reservoir dam. It's where they get water to feed in these other dams. How many? 16. 16. I think what's okay. Okay. What's the purpose of this?
So this one is the inlet.
This is the inlet.
The other one is the outlet.
Then the other one
Okay, this is the other pipe, is the outlet.
is the outlet. I don't know whether they are going to see, but we shall reach there and they see the outlet. This one, what you are seeing here, this is the inlet. I think you can see it is pouring water. It is getting water from the other main dam to this pond. That's what we are trying to mean. And why do you keep pouring water into these dams? Why? Why do you keep letting in water, letting it out? Why?
So that's the life of fish.
Yes.
The water have to rotate.
The water has to rotate. If water doesn't rotate,
Nothing you can harvest.
they can die.
They can die. They can't even grow faster.
Yes.
So when you are trying to rear fish, you have to have the inlet and the outlet.
Yes.
When the water reduces, you
Yes.
add.
You add.
When the water becomes dirty,
You let it
you
out.
let it out.
Okay. I think viewers, this is focus on me. I think viewers, this should be a lesson to you. When you're planning to construct any pond, any fish pond, take this. you should have the inlet and the outlet. Purposely because when this fish cannot survive in stagnant water, it needs running water. For it to generate, that water should be able to generate oxygen for the fish. Its life, it needs clean water. So if you leave just water to be stagnant in the pond, it means it's going to be dirty and it's going to contaminate the fish, they will die. So it needs moving water. That's why we have inlet source and the outlet source. If we see that the water is now becoming dirty, we let it out. If we see that it is becoming too much, we reduce the size. If we see that water has gone down, we let in water from a reservoir which is clean to fill up. So you should take note of that. I think we are still continuing. We are going in another episode. We can end up there with this. Cameraman can pause. Then we start.